Hey, welcome back. Today we're diving into a shift in the shadows of logistics. Amazon, or more precisely, Amazon Relay, is quietly rewriting the rules of freight brokering again. And if you're an owner-operator, a small carrier, or just interested in how big players bend the market, you'll want to hear this. Let me set the stage. Amazon Relay for years has been a power-only operation. You bring your tractor, Amazon supplies the trailer, you haul between facilities. But that model is now too limiting for their ambitions. This is what Amazon just announced. Relay is expanding its equipment options, taking new load types, box trucks, reefers, even hustling and shuttle runs. On the surface, this is presented as opening doors to more carriers. But underneath, it's strategy, it's control, it's dominance in another slice of the freight world. And it's time to question, who really wins in that expansion? Here's what the new playbook looks like. Amazon is rolling out box truck loads and grocery reefer freight for carriers. They're also pushing hostling and shuttling, moving Amazon trailers inside yards or between nearby facilities. These aren't accidents. They are deliberate vertical incursions. Box trucks mean last mile or near city freight instead of long hauls. Reefer loads unlock a temperature-sensitive supply chain Amazon wants tighter control over. Hustling and shuttling give Amazon micromanagement over yard operations and reduce reliance on third parties for trivial but essential logistics. At their RelayCon 2025 event, Amazon executives doubled down. More grocery routes expanding to thousands of locations, more intermodal work, AI tools for auction bidding, and even a 300 million Gear Up fund targeting small or disadvantaged carriers. But consider the subtext. Amazon is building freight infrastructure not just to haul its own stuff, but to become a broker, a freight integrator, a backbone of shipping for others. That means blurring the lines. Carrier versus platform is no longer clear. Now, real talk. What industry voices and forums are saying? On Reddit's trucking forums, one driver put it plainly. The rates are usually below market. They can get crazy high in rare cases. Another warned, you cannot sustain a business on $40 to $65 a mile freight. It is absolutely ludicrous. On Truckers Report, someone cautioned, Amazon is famous for cheap loads, canceling loads, and pretty much being pretty lousy to work with. These voices, lower tier, real people, tell a messy story. Logic says expansion should help. Reality says Amazon's expansion may just squeeze margins harder, expand, will set the rate dynamics, and absorb the weakest carriers. In Facebook groups dedicated to Amazon Relay, operators ask, any tips you wish you knew before you started? The replies are laced with frustration about automation, payment disputes, and account suspensions. So while Amazon brandishes more opportunities for many operators, the question is, at what cost? We can't ignore the flip side. Amazon is smart. They know power only left a hole. Many carriers, especially city and regional ones, lack trailers or can't invest. By supporting more equipment types, Amazon lowers the barrier. They can onboard new entrants, absorb idle box trucks, and force competitors to respond. Plus, technology upgrades. At RelayCon, Amazon showed off AI bidding tools, smarter auction systems, in-cab safety tech, and new app features to manage bookings. These are not gimmicks. They let Amazon control the flow, manage pricing, and reinforce dominance. The Gear Up Fund is their carrot, subsidies and favors to chosen carriers. Those carriers become dependent. Amazon is offering breadcrumbs that make it harder to walk away when terms turn harsh. And the broader context, supply chain consolidation, pressure on small operators, fuel and insurance volatility, post-pandemic overcapacity. Amazon's move layers more complexity on carriers already juggling razor-thin margins. So, where does this leave independent carriers and smaller fleets? Here's what I see. Selective partnerships will matter more than ever. If Amazon picks winners via Gear Up incentives, many carriers will chase better treatment rather than sustainable models. Margin compression is the silent war. Amazon may gradually push revenue per mile downward by introducing more capacity or captive fleet options. Flexibility becomes a liability. If you're stretched across box, reefer, long haul, and yard work, every disruption, regulation, weather, fuel hurts more. Dependence increases. The more you invest to adapt to Amazon's whims, the less freedom you have to walk away or diversify. Regulation and antitrust could be the unseen check. Amazon is becoming a freight gatekeeper. If regulators or political pressure recognize that, this expansion could invite scrutiny. Now let's flip toward the provocative. Amazon is not leveling the playing field. It's inviting you in only to cage you. Expansion isn't altruism. It's predation by another name. They let you in at low margins, reward good compliance, penalize slow decisions, and always control the tech and rules. Imagine you invest in a reefer trailer because Amazon opened that door. Suddenly, Amazon tweaks the auction rules, raises performance thresholds, or changes payment windows. You're locked in. They have your data, your load lanes, your performance metrics, and you are at their mercy. Plain and simple. If you think being part of the network gives you clout, remember, in networked ecosystems, the platform always holds leverage. The carriers are nodes, and Amazon has more leverage. They can degrade service quality, throttle access, or shift volumes. Meanwhile, smaller brokers and local freight agents scramble to follow Amazon's moves. They must compete not just on load prices, but on digital access, tech stack, and compliance. The power imbalance deepens. So what can carriers do to survive or even win in this shift? First, diversify your load sources. Don't put all your eggs in Amazon's basket. Use multiple brokers, direct shippers, local work. Second, negotiate hard. Use Amazon's new offerings as leverage. Demand clarity on bidding rules, floor rates, cancellation protections. Third, specialize smartly. If you can be a best-in-class box truck local operator, don't swallow low-margin long haul just to stay visible. Carve out a niche they need. Fourth, document everything. Keep logs, communication records, broken promise evidence. If Amazon system is automated, you'll need proof to protest or appeal. Fifth, watch regulation and alliances. Join associations that monitor antitrust, freight transparency legislation, and press Amazon to share load rate data. Let me close with this. Amazon's expansion of relay equipment options is more than a logistics announcement. It's a statement of intent. It's a power play. They're not just hauling boxes. They're designing the architecture of freight. For some carriers, it's an opportunity. For many, it's a trap. And for Amazon, it's victory by scale, control, and platform dominance. What I want from you? Comment below. Which side do you lean? Are you investing in Amazon Relay or cutting ties? Are you going to fight for your own rate or just accept their shop window? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an update. Your support lets me keep bringing you more content just like this. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.